So it's been over a month since I've done a video like this, but I'm finally gonna start working on my campground again. I have it right here. I got some stuff to clean up before I can do anything, and that's what I meant by this being a bit of a hint as to what video I'm doing next, because I'm gonna maybe find some pieces around to do a little bit more of this. I plan on planning out like how I'm gonna make the road go, like where I'm gonna make it go, and possibly like a little stream or lake that'll cut part of the side off, and maybe think of new tree designs. But I doubt I'll get to all of that in this video. But yeah, I have a nice new area to work on stuff. Some Nerf blasters up there, and you can hear my dog in the background. But yeah, I'm just gonna get some stuff together and clean this area up a bit, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I got everything all cleaned off and planned out. So as you can see, it's kind of a mess, but I'll explain everything. So this black path is kind of the main path that vehicles will be able to go through, like RVs, because there'll be two little like RV spots that kind of jut out a little bit here so that they can sit there and there. Have a few trees in here and maybe like a picnic table. Then over here will be slightly more rugged ones where there's like not like a clearing or anything. It's just kind of a little spot where you can throw up a tent. And I might move this over here or something maybe. And then I'd like to have this cabin here. It might not get put in here though. Might change it up, change the inside a little bit. But I'd like to have a little stream that kind of just goes along there. And then these little paths here are like walking paths that would just kind of like, just trails for like, say someone's hiking or something. Or like backpacking, they can go down these trails, and this is just like one spot. And I might kind of have something go along here, and maybe like a sign here and here that says like trail start or whatever. So yeah, that's what I have so far. I think that's a decent little idea, because I don't want, like, I'll probably use these city style ones instead of the slightly cooler creator ones, just for the fact that these are much smaller and can easily fit in these spaces where the creator one might not. And I honestly might even knock out one of these RV spots and just have one. Or I could do it where the RVs pull in like this and have it like that, and then put a couple little bushes there or something. Maybe stretch this out over here a little bit so there's a little more space. Then they pull in there and there's a little communal area right there. But that's my idea for now. I might work on a few trees here real quick and mock a couple up, because I found a whole bunch of pieces over there that I'd like to use. And then I also have this stuff just all sitting here, and I might mock up a couple newer tree designs that are slightly better than older ones that I've done. So yeah, I'll come back with another update in a few minutes. It's the next day because yeah, I started working on a tree, something a little different, trying to use some different pieces. And yeah, we did some other stuff, but it's like 2:40 the next day, and watching live stream, and I'm gonna start working on this again. See if I can't get this little tree design done. Just to have something that looks a little bit different, and I kind of want to make it so unlike these where there's like a few different spots that there's branches on, I kind of want to make it look more like full so that there's more branches all over, like kind of what I did with this, but a little bit different and not trying to look like a pine tree type thing. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that now. And as I said yesterday, there's plenty of pieces and stuff over there that I can use, but for now I'm gonna work on this, see what I can do about it, and try and make it look a little bit better. I don't know how high I'm gonna go on this. I might keep it around this height, just have something like that, but then I also want to make some really tall stuff. So yeah, that's about it for this quick little update, and I'll be back in about an hour or two, probably after his stream's done, and with the finished tree design or two. So yeah, see you in a minute. Bye. Okay, so it's been half an hour to an hour probably, I'd assume, and I finished the one tree, and I think it came out pretty good. It's not very big, but still a pretty nice little proof of concept. I made this just for fun, because why not? Another little tree. It's a little bit taller, but then I made this one, if you can see it here, let me pick it up. This one, which is like a much bigger version of that one tree. So here's the three of them all lined up. So this is just like a much bigger version of this tree, where I use, let me grab a couple of them out. I used some of these pieces to make it wider, and then used some of just these to build onto it. And then I'd use some little bar pieces to kind of extend the leaves down so it wasn't like in sections like all of this, and it was kind of just blended or just all over chaos. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how those few things came out, and I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do now. I might work a little bit on this and see if I can do some slate terraining, and I might work on a couple other tree designs. But until then, that'll be it for this quick little couple minute update of these few trees that I made in the last like hour or two, or half an hour to an hour. So yeah, see you in a minute. Okay, so it's been like 30 seconds or to a minute, but I came up with an idea of like these little hills, just like something like this, maybe tile it off a little bit like when I put the finishing touches on it, but just to add like a little bit of unevenness to the terrain, because of course this is, the paths are going to be slightly lifted and kind of terrained in a little bit, or maybe even dip down, then have some little hills on the side. But maybe if I do a couple more things like this and just stick them around to give it more of like a natural feel instead of just being flat. And I could even go higher and steeper on some of them, because then like have like trees around it and stuff, and then just like have something like sitting on top of it too, kind of like that, just kind of gives more of a slightly more natural feel to it, I'd think. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that as a little idea, make a couple more of them and stick them about on here kind of randomly. And that little bit of noisy here in the background is just Brixie, because yeah, I was watching his stream while I'm messing around down here. But yeah, that is my current idea for now. Oh, and then didn't even mention all this stuff. I probably mentioned it in a previous video, but I made a whole bunch of these little things that can just kind of go spread out around, that kind of covers a lot of the ground and stuff, and there's some flowers and stuff in there. But that'll be like one of the finishing touches before I even put all the trees on. So that's nothing that has to be dealt with right now. But yeah, I'm probably gonna move, like take some of that stuff off, like the cabin and stuff. But I'm gonna leave all this planning stuff out. I'm just gonna take the tents and stuff down so that I can do a couple more of these things, just to kind of add to the terrain. I might even take a couple of these plates off and do something like that. And I'd like to have like a bigger hill somewhere, so maybe I could do it like here or something. I don't know, I still gotta figure a lot of this stuff out. But that is it for now. I'm gonna work on this for a little bit, okay? So I did a little bit more than just place those things and take everything off. So I placed them and I took the things off, but then I started working on the path, because why not? So I have this little thing where it kind of is raised a little bit from the ground, and I figured I could add some like slopes and stuff to kind of blend it in a little bit more. After I go through and like, I'll probably do the same thing to these. And what I might do is I might move the river back just a tad till it's like right at the edge. And then I'll have the cabin like right kind of in the corner. So I also kind of moved a little bit of that stuff around, worked on that a little bit. But yeah, I think that's some good progress for now. Got 3 new trees built. I really like the look of these ones. I got a little bit of a path going, a thing all planned out, and some little hills and stuff. So I think that's gonna be it for this episode, and I should definitely be working on it a lot more now, hopefully, now that I'm kind of, I don't know, now that I have more motivation to do it. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. So have a nice day. Bye. Okay, so I lied. That's not the end of the video. I realized that what I did here is I had it overlapping the separation line between the base plates, so it wouldn't be able to come apart. So what I did was I just took all that off, moved it over a little bit, and added some more plates right there so that it fits. So yeah, and I'm probably gonna do the same like right here so that it doesn't overlap. So yeah, just in case anyone happened to notice that, I fixed it. So yeah, now this is the actual end of the video. So have a nice day. Bye.